So why are we marching Trump off to jail and not everybody else in government? Hey everybody, this is Tom with Tom's Talk Show, and just some thoughts today. Uh, it's odd that President Trump's name is Trump, since they tend to continue to trump things up against him. They fear him, obviously. I think because the first time he was in office, he promised everyone he was going to drain the swamp, and apparently they're very, very afraid of that. I think more and more and more we see that especially through, the 2020 and 2021 illness that was going around, that we've been lied to, we've been manipulated, we've been coerced into doing things that we don't want to do, and things that we know are wrong. And I think it kind of woke a lot of people up, and not the other woke kind. One of my favorite rock groups, Shinedown, they have a line that says, "You might be woke, but not awake." So you might want to buy into a bunch of ideologies, but you really don't understand life and how it works and all of that. So, and of course, CNN is going to have billions of articles and news things. They actually have 3 reporters on this one here, because they're just 5 reporters. Wow. It takes 5 reporters to say Trump got out of the car. Okay, Trump walked over to the door. Okay, Trump is opening the door. Okay, Trump is walking in. It takes a ton of reporting, to do that. Just amazing stuff here, guys. Amazing. So he went to the federal courthouse in Miami, gave a plea of not guilty, of course. At this point, I just think that people are going to continue to see through this. You can't have, Biden with documents in his garage. You can't have, Pence has documents at his house as well. I'm sure that Obama has documents. I'm sure that both Bushes have documents in their house. I'm sure that every majority of senators and representatives have some type of documents at their house that they've taken home. To suddenly, not to even mention, Hillary going in and cutting the top secret off of the document so she can copy it and send it home to her email server. And just to suddenly say this is the straw that broke the camel's back, right? To suddenly say that now, now it's a crime, right? To say have a president who has declassification authority, right? When Biden was, vice president, or just, in as a representative, he had no authority to declassify anything. So for him to have documents is worse than Trump having any kind of document. Trump could have just said on the way out the door, right? See that door frame? Any document that goes through there is declassified. And boom, everything's getting declassified. It's not quite that easy, but really the president has declassification ability. So, and I think that's something that they fear, right? If Trump really wanted to, and I was talking with, friends and family about this, around today, it's like if Trump really wanted to, if he gets back into the Oval Office, to go back to pull out every FBI file, every CIA file, every Homeland Security, every Border Patrol, document that puts all of these old presidents and vice presidents and representatives and senators and everything in a bad light, and show exactly, what they're doing, and declassify everything, and let the, public know United States public know what their government is actually doing, and that their government only wants their money and only wants to control them. And I think that is part of the real fear here, that he's going to come in and he's going to do that. He's going to make it so that he's going to expose everything, lay it all out on the line, and just say, listen, here's all of it. Have it be like WikiLeaks, 2.0 on steroids. And I hope if he gets in there, I hope he does it. I mean, anything but Biden. I mean, that's, they're touting, oh, inflation's only 4%. Well, no, that's because we've passed a year since your mega inflation. Mega inflation is not, trend over multiple years. It's trend over last year. So last year, when it was 12 or 14, depending on who you took the number from, even if it was 10% and now it's 4%, well, that's 14%. That's over 2 years, right? That's, since he's been in office, he's orchestrated, a huge percentage he's orchestrated all of the inflation. And so, but now they want to, distract from that. They want to get Trump into court. They want to get him, they really were hoping, I think, that the court proceedings would happen somewhere around October or November 2024, right when he is supposed to be doing the final campaigns for presidency, so that they can take him off the campaign trail. I mean, this is how sinister your government is. This is how much they hate you. And again, he's just standing in their way, So, but I think they filed for a more expedient trial, and that may put it right in the primary season. So we'll see how that goes. Trump still has the lead over everybody else. And I do believe, I was reading that upon this announcement and him going in and pleading not guilty, he set another record for campaign contributions. So he has money behind him, and it's going to continue to grow the more they do this. And I do think it's going to backfire. I mean, it's getting pretty plain to everybody how bad the government doesn't want somebody from the outside, in there to, churn things up. I mean, do we really need the FBI, CIA, Homeland Security, and ATF, and all of these agencies? Do we really need all of them? I mean, none of them, seem to be doing anything to help the Americans, the American people. They, are tending to just run interception for the Democrat Party. So, and I'm sure in many cases the Republican Party as well. Is this going to really do anything? I think this is going to gain more support for Trump. I think he's going to get a push in the polls because his name is going to be out there constantly. CNN, I think, is going to, try and use this as a last-ditch effort to try and gain ratings. But I think that is too late for them, considering there's 5 people on this article and it's, barely a couple of pages. I mean, how do you do that? What kind of labor force do you have that it takes 5 people to write a 3-page article, for a page on your website? There's so much independent media now. There's so many things. We have Tucker Carlson on Twitter. We've got people on Rumble now who can now speak the truth, and many people are going over to Rumble. I will be cross-posting all of my videos all the time over on Rumble. So there's other ways people get information, and we're not beholden to the CNNs and the MSNBCs anymore, right? There's other voices, there are other things out there, and I think people are definitely waking up to it and seeing their government is against them. So anyway, all right, what are your thoughts about it? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Take care.